Hello, my name is Janessa, and for this project, I interviewed a close friend from the car community. His name is Eddie, and he is the reason why I like the car scene and cars in general. Eddie taught himself everything he needed to know about cars, and his love for them started when he went to car meets and car shows. Being around him and other friends from the car community taught me that they are a unique discourse community. At first, I knew nothing of the lingo they spoke, but over time I caught on. Here is some information I acquired from Eddie, who is a car enthusiast.
The car community changed my life by getting a fresh car, not really knowing much about it, starting to learn more about cars as I went with mine. Here and there, working, making money, spending all my paychecks on the car was not the best idea, but it was what I wanted at the time. It really is like a drug addiction that could get to you really fast and basically spend all your paychecks on the car just to have it the way you want it. It is kind of based around your personality, how you like your cars, wheels, color, a bunch of stuff that can differ cars from each other. Me and a few friends in between 11th and 12th grade, we did get ourselves involved with each other's cars a lot. I believe only two friends at the time had a car, and we would always be working on it after school, weekends, whenever we had time. It was not the best running car, but we always made it run. Always had issues, broke down a lot, always had to repair this. And once we repaired something else broke. It was just back and forth. And it was a good times with the friends that are now really close to me. And it's just crazy how much time and money you can put into a car, and sometimes it can look good or just really be a really hard car to work on when it comes to small things. And also, by working on each other's cars, you kind of learn each other's personalities and different types of ways that each other like their cars in their own way. One could be like they just like black wheels. Another one could be they like a big tire on their wheels. The way the car looks with the headlights, just simple things like that. It all makes it your own. But when you have the car the way that you want it and it looks good to you, just looking at it is a really good feeling, and knowing that it's yours and that you made it the way that you wanted it to, and you do it for yourself and not just for others. Also, the cars is really good. The car community and friends around it is really good for hard times. There's always friends that are going to be there just to go cruise. Simple as that. It can really improve your day or your thought about something. If you're tired after work, you can go for a drive and it just really relaxes you. It's a therapy in a way to a lot of people. It could either be driving your car, working on your car, hanging out with friends, going to car meets and just looking at other cars. It can be a type of therapy. Not a lot of people understand that kind of feeling and excitement you get when you first go to car meet, and then you finally pull up to one in your own car. It's a really good feeling when you get attention, and when people look at your car, ask you questions. Just positive vibes around it. It's a really good environment. It does have its ups and downs. A lot of people make it look bad, but it is really not that bad if you look at it in a good way. We do categorize people in the car community, which is like funny, but it happens. There's the type of people that like having their cars look nice. Those are usually the people that we call like the hard park people, which means they park their cars and that's the way they build it for, just to look nice in one spot. Also driving too, but mainly like for car shows and all that, that's what they're called. We have the people that are called the hooligans. There's usually the ones that show up to car meets revving their engines, doing burnouts, doing donuts, attracting attention. There is a type of culture that's not car related, but is truck related. It's mainly categorized around a certain race of people, and we call them tacuaches. It's a funny word, but it means, in English, the word means possum, but it's a different term in Spanish. Tacuache is like just like a Mexican guy that drives a truck with like big wheels and like just really loud and just obnoxious type of people. And then there's the people that just go and look at trucks, that just go look at cars and just enjoy the vibes while they're watching and seeing what's going on. And also, you do learn a lot about cars and engines and tires, specs, and everything by watching YouTube videos. You do get a lot of response back from people face to face, but sometimes the information cannot be answered as good, or you just want separate, or you just want different types of responses to that one question that you had from different types of people. To a person that isn't involved with the car community, I will start by saying, yes, sometimes the car community looks bad because there's annoying cars that are too loud. Some people drive really dangerously, and most of the people that are driving really dangerously are not part of us. The car community usually tries to keep it nice and clean, usually like car meets and all that. There is a big reason behind we enjoy cars and all that. It could be because sometimes we have tough times in life, and cars is just a way to escape. And another way, we use cars as a turn away from drugs, and it's a good way to, relieve some stress, deal with, any kind of stress, pain. It's just a good way to cope with things other than drugs.
I hope you learned more about the car community and some of the language that was spoken. The car community is very unique and can bring a lot of people together. It's a hobby that can relieve stress and a passion for a lot of people, no matter what age you are. Thank you for watching.